The cross-examination of Lourentia Lombaard is set to continue tomorrow morning in the Joshlin Smith trial that's underway in Saldanha Bay. Today, her excessive drug use came under scrutiny, but the defense also concluding cross-examining another witness, Paulina Tshosa. Our reporter Nasiphi has been following the developments and she joins us live from Saldanha Bay this evening. Nasiphi, good evening to you, and let's go straight into Lourentia Lombaard, the judge presiding over this case, making it clear that she is an important witness and in fact her testimony has to withstand scrutiny. In other words, it has to be credible for her to be able to walk scot-free from this crime, because previously she was an accused. So what did she say?
That is indeed correct, Xoli. Last week, the NPA described her as a star witness, their 204 witness, state witness. As you put it, she was one of the accused, the fourth accused last year in the lower courts before turning state witness. And this week, after a couple of days of her testifying, the days leading to Joshlin's disappearance, the day that Joshlin disappeared, including the days after her disappearance, today was an opportunity for the defense to poke holes and test that testimony that she put forward and told the Western Cape High Court. However, with that being said, the issue of what time she woke up, how she knew what time it was, if she didn't have a clock or nor did she look at the time, was put under scrutiny, including that very excessive drug use of Lourentia Lombaard, who openly admitted to the Western Cape High Court that on that particular day that Joshlin disappeared, she smoked, and I quote, a lot. And this is what she had to say this afternoon during cross-examination.
Is it possible for you to say how many times a day, and if it was every day, how many times, how regularly you used drugs? And when I say drugs, you smoked mandrax, you said, and you said you did tik.
Dis correct, my lord. Soos ek drugs rook.
As I was smoking drugs.
Rook ek 2-3 keer 'n dag drugs.
2-3 times a day I was smoking drugs.
And your evidence was then that how you met Mr. Apollos and Ms. Smith, Kelly Smith.
That's correct, my lord.
Now, in your evidence, when you were asked by the state how regularly, or no, my learned colleague for the state asked you the drugs used, did this happen regularly, and you said yes. Now you said to me, you said to the court that you used it about 2 to 3 times a day.
Lourentia Lombaard answering questions there under cross-examination, and that particular testimony, it continues tomorrow. Am I correct, Nasiphi?
That's indeed correct, Xoli. As you do know that Lourentia Lombaard started her testimony last week, Thursday, detailing to us the sequence of events, giving her version of the sequence of events from Sunday, the 18th, the day before Joshlin disappeared, saying that she overheard a conversation between Kelly Smith, accused 3, and her boyfriend, Jacqueline Apollos, who's accused 1 in this matter, relaying to him that she had found someone that was going to be buying Joshlin for 20,000 rand. We now know, according to the testimony of Lourentia Lombaard, that person or people was a Sangoma, and we heard yesterday the explosive and grim testimony regarding Joshlin's fate, that the reason she was sold or even bought was because of her skin and her eyes. But with that being said, Xoli, we've heard a number of testimonies, including, rumors building up to the arrest of the 3 accused last year, many people speculating. And yesterday, after that very grim revelation by Lourentia Lombaard, the father of Joshlin Smith actually left the Western Cape High Court has been quite consistent with going and attending court proceedings in the hope that he'll hear where his daughter is or what happened to his daughter. And today it was quite interesting to see that he did not return to court today, taking into account that we are in the third day of the month-long trial looking into the disappearance of Joshlin Smith, who disappeared from a Middle Post home with her mother having entered into a white polo vehicle, and Lourentia Lombaard testifying that that was the last time she saw of Joshlin. However, that very same day, on the 19th of February 2024, Kelly did indeed return home. Again, we now know that she reported Joshlin missing to law enforcement officers and continued, according to Lourentia Lombaard, deceiving law enforcement officers and not being forthcoming with information about what happened to Joshlin and who were the people involved in this particular matter, as we do know that as much as the trial continues, the three accused are currently facing human trafficking and kidnapping charges.
Nasiphi, thank you very much for that comprehensive update. She's live for us in Saldanha Bay in the Western Cape.